is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we rise now for the Spanish national anthem. Well, that was impressive. Match that. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Peter, Marcus Llorente, has had a huge effect by just moving position, moving a little further forward. Who would have imagined he could be so creative and such a prolific goal scorer too? Expect to see him make a lot of those powerful surges up the pitch. And at times he'll drop in as a number 10 in that supporting striker's position.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Cherki. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Shot, surely! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Koundé makes the interception. Saliba, gently done. Chouameni, Upamecano, and it's played forward. Rabiot, Koundé, Rabiot hurtling down that right flank. Cucurella, Nico Williams, Cucurella. Kubasi, Rodri, and it's Llorente. He's through here. Oh, he's found him in space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Gets it away. Out to the left it goes. He has found the way through. Dembele. Drives it in. Diving header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Olise plays it short. Nico Williams forwards and with intent. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Llorente. Llorente carries the ball down the right. Caresses it through. Danger averted for now. Cucurella have it back and can go again. Kubasi. Rodri. Llorente. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Yamal. And he whips it in. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz, and he'll shoot here! Cherki. And it's Llorente. Pedri. Cleared away. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba. Chouameni. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fabian Ruiz. Cherki. Olise. Dembele. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. Oh, that's a very decent... It's Dembele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Rodri. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Kubasi. Llorente. Pedri. Llorente. Now he's off and running. And that's been won straight back.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Well read, nice interception. Llorente. Cherki. Ambitious ball here. And it's hoisted clear. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Yamal. It's gone out for a throw-in. That pass has been well intercepted. Yamal. Great work on the overlap. Llorente. What a throw-in. And it's Llorente. Looking here to chip it through. Koundé clears it away. Oh, it's come loose. Referee's given a throw. Pedri crosses. That has been knocked clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's an imaginative pass. He's Mbappe! Fabian Ruiz. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Saliba chooses to go cross-field. Koundé. Now, what's he got in mind? Dembele. Rabiot. Out towards the flank. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Llorente. Rodri. Eric Garcia spread out to the left. Short changes him with that pass. Rabiot. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Yamal shifted upfield. Hernandez. Aim forwards. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mbappe. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Hernandez with the delivery. And he thumps it clear. That's the throw. And it's Koundé. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Mikel Oyarzabal. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Llorente tries making a foray down the right. In by Llorente. And he's there to clear it. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Upamecano, gently done. Cherki thinks one through. Hernandez, great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Williams' cross. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Koundé. Some good work on the right flank here. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Cherki. And it's Hernandez. Rabiot. Lobbed in behind. It's come to nothing. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Here's Oyarzabal. Moved on forwards. So what can they make of this? And it's Koundé. Olise. That's going to go a long way. France have reclaimed it. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Cherki. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Rodri. And it's played forward. Upamecano. Olise. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Al-Kubasi gets it away. Out for a throw. And it's Koundé. Another throw-in. Cherki. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodri. Eric Garcia, played over towards the opposite flank. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kubasi. And it's Cucurella. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the keeper has it. Rodri. Hit into the middle. Upamecano getting this one clear. And it's Llorente. Oh, that's neat. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. It's really well cleared. Kubasi. Dembele. Rabiot. Upamecano. Rabiot. Koundé. Upamecano. Cherki. Chouameni. Dembele. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nico Williams done delicately. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. And he shoots!
Oyarzabal just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Ruiz. Cucurella. He has a look up. Pedri. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rabiot. Koundé. France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Saliba. Cherki. Over to the left. Llorente with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Too much distance on that. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Kubasi. Kubasi forwards and with intent. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Upamecano. Chouameni moved on forwards. And here's Mbappe. Nicely intercepted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rodri, and it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rabiot. Olise. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now it's Oyarzabal. And that is as far as they're going to go. Upamecano, aim forwards. He's got away. And it's Pedri. Crosses it in here. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele going full tilt down the left. Hernandez. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really has to be more aware. He has to have a look to see who's there, and I don't need to add anything else.
Rodri, gently done. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedri goes short. Pedri. And that's aimed into the middle. Saliba with the clearance. Rodri. Great chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Llorente looks to the other side. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. And he's Oyarzabal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. Nico Williams tries a cross. Saliba getting this one clear. Nico Williams. Cucurella elects to cross. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Chouameni, Rabiot. Saliba shifted upfield, played towards the other side. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal played out to the left flank. Fabian Ruiz. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And they can counter here. Tries a measured ball, and it's been played through. And he's there to get it away. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. Williams. Williams' cross. Nico Williams has overhit it. Rabiot. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
France. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Rodri. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Crossing.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Koundé. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. A chance to play it in. Hernandez crossed in once more. Nico Williams. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Pedri. Pedri! And he comes up trumps again.
Pedri really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Oyarzabal! Saliba, gently done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Showing good feet. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. And it's Dembele. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Chance!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Upamecano. Rabiot. Cherki. Saliba. Aim forwards. And here's Mbappe. Proves too strong. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. France being made to look sloppy in possession here. Yamal. Llorente. Rodri. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Williams. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherki. Spread out to the left. Hernandez. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. there to clear it. Saliba. Hernandez. Lovely ball. It's Dembele!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Koundé. Rabiot. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays...
Mbappe! Llorente. Eric Garcia. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Nico Williams is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's picked out the run. He is through here.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rabiot. Chouameni played out towards the right wing. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Chouameni. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Llorente. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Upamecano. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Now here's the delivery. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that's nice. And across it goes. Eric Garcia clears it away. Cucurella. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Williams. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Big chance! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Cucurella, probing pass. Out again for a throw-in. Cherki. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Rabiot. And here's Dembele. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Llorente. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Moved on forwards. Yamal, now he's off and running. Dembele. Saliba, shifted upfield. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Has a shot! Deftly away. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Oyarzabal. Williams. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Koundé wins the duel this time. Saliba. Chouameni. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Olise. And the shot! No mistake! The breakthrough arrives at last! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but it made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. Oh, there's the header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Now, that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Upamecano. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Mbappe knocks it out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Koundé. Rabiot aim forwards. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. And it's played forward. Yamal is flagged offside. Hernandez. Cherki. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. And it's Rabiot. Cherki! It's a loose ball. Great position here. And that was very necessary. Out of play for a throw. And here's Olise. Hernandez, here comes the cross. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Llorente. Yamal. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Pedri. And he goes cross-field. Nico Williams. Cucurella kicks it up now. Gets into some space. Corner then. Punched away. And it's Rodri. Oh, it's come loose. Olise trying to keep this in. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chouameni, Rabiot, Oyarzabal, Pedri. Oh, such a clever touch. Takes the shot. So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Rabiot. Upamecano. Half an hour gone in the second half. Saliba forwards and with intent. A good play on the left-hand side here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Mbappe may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Eric Garcia.
Over to the left. Williams. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Upamecano. Saliba, gently done. Dembele, played out to the left flank. Receives it in a good position here. Mbappe! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia.
Shifted upfield.
Cucurella. And it's Cucurella.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rabiot.
Oyarzabal.
Yamal. And the shot! Should have equalised.
Lamine Yamal is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Koundé tries to clear.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Cherki.
Olise.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saliba. France still ahead by the game's only goal. Hernandez. Chouameni. Upamecano. Rabiot. Olise, some resolute defending there. Upamecano. Koundé. Rabiot.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Nico Williams.
Fabian Ruiz.
Oh, good spread. Pedri.
Rodri.
Llorente. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross.
Cleared without complication.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Dembele. It's Hernandez.
Nice control. Lovely passing, lovely. Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Dembele. Cherki.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Llorente. France close now to seeing this one through to the end. And here's Yamal, clipped into space. And they've got rid. That'll be a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's Cucurella.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Koundé. No question, that's a foul.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Koundé. Koundé's cross. That has been knocked clear.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Llorente.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Yamal. And it's Ruiz. Baina. Cucurella. Cucurella.
Who's going to run down the left wing? That's very neat. Needs a quality cross.
Played out wide.
Very nicely done.
And it's made its way to him. Upamecano aim forwards.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Now it's Olise. Calmly anticipates. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Llorente. Baina.
And the ball is out of play.
Long ball looking to counter. Oh, can he get onto this?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Saliba. Chouameni.
Upamecano. Saliba. Dembele. Moved on forwards. And that's that. France have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me.